this is the Man of Steel. Is it good? Is it bad? Let's find out on That One Critic. Hey my dudes, sorry for the intro. This is our first review ever and our first episode ever of every DC movie ever in the DCEU. We're not going to go all around doing every DC movie. That would be fun, but that doesn't work. So yeah, this is where we review all the DC films and I rank them, give an out of 10 rating, and it will be fun. Maybe. Spoiler warning. So this is The Man of Steel. The film is over the top for action, and I thought the Avengers went too far, but nope. While these visuals are good, it's so destructive. First, the plot. This plot is way too complex. The plot is Krypton exploded, spoiler, but Jor-El put the Codex... What's the Codex? Just explain to me right now. What is the Codex? I guess he put the Codex in Kal-El, aka Superman. Then Zod goes to Earth and attempts to destroy the world. Because that has never happened in any superhero movie ever. It is the most creative idea ever. And yeah, it has never happened ever. No one has ever done that. Now, next we have the characters. And these characters are so boring. I mean, most solo superhero movies aren't as good as the team-up superhero movies. But this one goes over the top and boring. Like, Lois Lane is so boring. Martha! That will be very important for Batman vs. Superman. Martha is very cliche. And the entire army is so boring. And Zod's also crappy too. He's so just emotionless. He's just never interesting. So all of the Kryptonians, and so are all of the Kryptonians. They're all lame, they're boring, they're not interesting in any way. The only okay character is Superman himself. These characters are bad. Not awful, but bad. Now these visuals are where this movie get better. These visuals are awesome. And don't get me started on how epic Superman vs. Zod's battle is. They're very good visuals. It is very, very well done. Except for one problem I have is when Superman flies, he kind of jumps around. And I get he's supposed to be fast, but I think in the new Justice League, which we will review soon, don't worry, he does it so much better. It's a lot more well done. And yeah, it kind of hurts the movie a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Also, if you're wondering what I thought on Zod's death, how it's kind of... Everyone makes fun of how Superman screams when he kills him. I really just don't care. It's not the worst part. It's not the best. It's just a part of the movie. So for the enjoyment, it's not very enjoyable. In fact, this movie is so joyless. Like, it is so, like... They have kind of violent... Not very violent, but kind of violent. There's little humor, and it's just so... humorless and just so joyless. And that will be something I will talk about when I talk about Suicide Squad and Justice League, because yeah, those are a lot more joyful. So in the end of this movie, it's not very enjoyable. However, the acting is not bad, the action is good, and when I say acting isn't bad, the characters are bad, but it's just the characters. Lois Lane was boring in the first Superman. So yeah, this is the acting isn't bad, the action is good. I personally don't actually hate this movie. I've been going hard on it, but it isn't really that hard. Also, let's be honest, this is better than the old Superman the movie. I'm sorry, it just really is. So in the end, plot gets a 5 out of 10, characters gets a 4, the characters get 4 out of 10 because they're very lame. Visuals gets an 8 out of 10 because the visuals are very impressive. And the enjoyability is a 6 out of 10. So overall, it gets a 7 out of 10. Not the worst, but just okay. You know, I don't actually think... People say the DCEU sucks. I don't really think it actually... Oh, Batman versus Superman. Oh, that. Oh, yeah, that thing. I guess that is part of the DCU, isn't it? Well, I'll see you guys next time on That One Critic. See you next time. I'm sorry if this review is spoilery. It's just my channel.